Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? It's Wednesday evening. We about to get it popping. We about to get it popping, okay? Um, Best Beezy, what up? How you feeling? He said we missed you in the Discord. Yeah, I had to take today off, man, from calling plays. He said, but your level still hit. Hey, you know how we get down, Best B. You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down. So how y'all feeling, y'all? If you made some bread off of the plays from yesterday, let me know in the comments. Okay? Let me know in the comments. QTZ, what up? Alchemist, how you feeling? Shali, what up? It's definitely time. It's definitely time to get it in, y'all. Okay? So if you guys are tuning in, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? What's up, Pam? How you feeling? Shout out to Pam. You know what I'm saying? You are very consistent. You be showing up. You be learning. You be applying it, man. So shout out to you, Pam. All right, Auntie Angel, how you feeling? Mark Quinn got me watching Last Dragon. hey, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Genesis, what up, Genesis? How you feeling? What up, James Robin? He said I hit Spy today. There we go. How much you hit Spy for? Who else we got up in here? He said, hey, man, I got an hour to lock it. Hey, I know, man. Hey, listen, I don't know how we was on live for an hour and 40 minutes, but that's not happening today, all right? If the comments, see, here's what's happening. The comments are getting so, like, crazy. I can't keep up with the comments, and so I'll be trying to respond to people, but it's getting too crazy now, right? So we got to focus, all right? Doc, what up? He said he hit Hood and Spy. Best Beezy, he hit Gold and IWM. What up, Chaos? How you feeling? Khalil B, he said QQQ did very well on puts. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did, excuse me. Mississippi, shout out to Mississippi. Spy for 38%. Mark Quinn hit Spy. Dr. V, what's up? Dr. V, you said you heard him today, Lori. Miss Virgo, what up? L Rock, 22% on Spy. It's because you're so engaging. Hey, I be trying, Jamila. All right. Brittany, what's up? I know, right? Hey, listen, y'all. I'm going to say this at the beginning. None of this is financial advice, okay? If you guys want financial advice, be sure to go talk to a licensed financial advisor, okay? But if you want trading advice, if you want candlestick advice, stay tuned, okay? I got you. What's up, Joy? How you feeling? I'm going to be there in the morning, all right? I'm going to be there in the morning. Mr. Colorado, he said, I'm still tripping about all the Jerry Curl juice from Show No. Hey, hey, all that Jerry Curl juice for real. What up, Raisha? She said she hit Spy and NVIDIA there. Okay, there we go. What's up, Trees? All right, y'all, let's get started, man. I don't want to be on here for 2 hours tonight. All right? So, what up, Jerry Godwin? Reggie, what up? I had them but didn't take profits quick enough. I'm here, though. All right, Cyrus. Hey, listen. Take them profits, all right? Take those profits, all right? Stop being greedy, okay? Let's take them profits. I would rather you get out early than late, and now you in the red, all right? You can always, if you make $80 in a trade, you could always make another $80, right? But if you lose $80, now you got to make $80 just to break even. You see what I'm saying? So be sure, man, to take those profits, all right? So we're going to get started. We're going to go over SPY. We're going to go over IWM. Then we're going to find some setups for tomorrow, y'all, okay? What I will say is, if you guys are watching, be sure to like this video, okay? Let's make sure we get this video right here to 100 likes by the time we get off the live. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? We coming to you every single day, right? 2 times a day. 2 times a day, y'all. All right? Dropping some heat, changing lives, all of that good stuff. All right? So get the likes up as we pop in, okay? Let's make sure we like this video, and we are going to look at SPY, and we're gonna break down the market. All right. He said I missed out. My account with fund was not settled. So Caesar, let's talk about that real quick. He said my account funds was not settled. So that lets me know that you're day trading out of your swing trade account, or you're day trading and swing trading in the same account. All right. You should never be in a position where you can't take advantage of the market. All right. Every day, you should never use up all of your buying power in one day. Okay. This is risk management as well. So if you're day trading and swing trading in the same account, stop it. All right. I'm just giving you some game right here. Separate your accounts. All right. And make sure you practice risk management as well. All right. What up, 91? Volume a little low. Can you up the... Listen, I can't do nothing, y'all. All right. I got the microphone right here. All right. It ain't nothing else I could really do. So you just got to turn it up. All right. J&J and MRK from your old call outs. Old level still hitting. All right. Old level still hitting, man. What up, American Khalifa? All right, y'all. Let's go over SPY real quick. This is not going to be a 2-hour live, okay? We're gonna be in and out in an hour. All right. Just make sure we like this video, subscribe to the YouTube, and let's get it popping. All right. So I'm pulling up the charts right now. All right. So we got Intel. We got SPY right here. All right. Bang bang, right? All right. So as we could see, SPY went crazy, right? I told y'all puts below. Look at all of this right here. All right. Puts below 674.93. Came all the way down to 671. All right. Bang, bang. Okay. I said downside level 673. Right. Where did it come down to? 671. All right. Came down to 671. So with the SPY tomorrow, now I've been telling you guys that we're in this order block right now, this fair value gap right here, right? So we still could bounce. We still have to get below 670 to really have a clean downtrend. Anywhere in this area, we could bounce. I've been telling you guys this, okay? So I've been saying, be careful swinging puts right now. Right? Even though it looks like tech is selling off and stuff like that, right? Be careful. So tomorrow we had a pretty big. Now I'm going to be looking for SPY to retrace. Even though I don't really trade SPY, it's important to understand. I'm going to be looking for SPY to retrace this candle right here. This is a very big candle, right? So let's go to the hourly. Let me see. So I'm going to be looking. So here's a level right here, okay? 676.67. 667. All right. Retracement level. Write this down. All right. Write this down, okay? Retracement level, 676.67, right? Now, if we can't get above 676.67, we're going to come down, all right? Now, look at, I made this this trend line, this trend channel yesterday, right? Yesterday. Look at where the fair value gap is at. The fair value gap is at right where the trend line was drawn from yesterday. Y'all see that? So this goes back to the whole point of I don't miss. All right. So if we get above 676.69, then we can start coming up and retrace this candle right here. But I think that we're going to come up to 676.69, and that's going to be a make or break level. All right. So calls above 676.69, 67, and then we could come and try to test the high of day. Okay. Let me go to the 30-minute. On the 30-minute, yeah. On the 4-hour. Now right here, yeah, yep. So yeah, so this area right here, 676.67 to maybe 677. All right. So that's to the upside. If we come up here to this retracement level, right? If we come up here to this retracement level and we reject, we're going to try to come back down and test the low of day. All right? We're going to come down and test the low of day. So make sure you guys hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we have different types of levels, right? We have different types of levels. We have support, we have resistance, we have rejection points, we have bounce points, and then we got retracement levels. All right? These are all levels, but I categorize them differently based on what I'm looking at. So because I'm looking at the charts and I'm like, we had a big red day today, we could retrace. Where is an area where we're going to potentially retrace at? And that's this fair value gap right here. Okay. So SPY is going to pop up. If we reject anywhere in this area, then we coming down and test the low of day. Now, what's the low of day, Isaiah? The low of day is going to be right here. 671.13. Okay. 671.13. All right. Puts below low of day. All right. Puts below low of day. Puts below 671.13, y'all. All right. Puts below 671.13. Okay. Now, if anybody could answer this, I don't know, but why did SPY come down today? When you're looking at the chart, right? When we look at this chart right here, why did SPY come down today? This is a pop quiz. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments and tell me, why did SPY come down today? What up, Johnny? Champagne Dre, what's up? Hood, when it was $30 he gave me. Yeah. Yeah. When you start trading for a while, you know, I gotta get all these levels off of these charts. I gotta create a new watch list. What's up, Davita? Hood and IWM. Your levels are fire. That's how we get down. Johnny, what's up, Astu? I'll look at Walmart later on. Okay, be sure to like this video if y'all just tuning in, okay? If you guys are just now coming in, like this video, subscribe to the channel, all right? So y'all said filling gaps, order blocks, gaps to fill, filling gaps. Nope. Come on, talk to me. Why did SPY come down? This is a pop quiz. This is a pop quiz. Okay. Well, we talking about from a technical analysis standpoint. Champagne Dre. What up, Motor Psych? Psycho. Gap to fill. Okay. So bearish divergence. Nope. Watch this. I'm gonna blow y'all mind. I just want to see where y'all minds is at. Okay. Now, this is why, okay? And you could always remember this, okay? She said supply zone, okay, weekly resistance, Trump speaks, okay, balance, okay, fair value gap to fill down, okay. I saw that spot hit the top of the channel on 1 hour, broke out a little and came back down and crashed at the bottom of the channel. CPI, take profit. All right, no. So let me break this down for you guys. This is from a technical analysis standpoint, right? Okay. Here's why. I'm zooming in so we can see. So this is today's candle, right? Today. This is today. This is yesterday's candle, right? Yesterday, the high was 681.07. Okay. High of day. All right. High of day is 681.07. All right. Now look what happened. SPY tried to come up. It tried to come up, right? But then what happened? It could not get above this high of day right here. So it rejected right here and then it came down. Right? That's why it came down. Because it could not get above the high of day from its previous day. This is from a technical analysis perspective. Like, yeah, you know, they don't know about Fed and stuff like that. But when we looking at the charts, this is why SPY came down. Because it could not get above yesterday's high. Okay? It could not get above yesterday's high. It just couldn't. Because it could not get above yesterday's high, it did not clear the highs. It came down. All right? So, that is why SPY came down. You could take that to the bank with you. Right? I just gave you guys $100,000. You just have to implement what I just gave you. If you understand the power of what I just gave you, you would be like, whoa. Okay? That's why SPY did not come down. I mean, it didn't go up and it started to come down. All right? So, and then that's why it came down to this low of day right here. It broke through. And then look what happened. Boom. All right? So, SPY came down because it could not break above the previous day's high. All right? So, we got SPY. Let me know if that makes sense on SPY, y'all. Right? I told you guys, puts below 671.13 for tomorrow. All right. That's the low of day for today. Retracement level is going to try to pop up to 676.67. If it comes up there, it could reject. And then we could come down, or if it breaks through, and then we go higher. And obviously calls above 680.52. Okay? Obviously calls above 680.52. That's obvious. All right? So that's SPY. Let me know if that makes sense on SPY, y'all. Okay? If that makes sense on SPY, let me know. So would I enter when it breaks the low of day? So yeah, you can enter when it breaks low of day for sure. Or if you see it reject, right? If you see it go up to the previous high of day and it reject, you can enter in there. So this is what you did on IWM today, right? I'm going to break this down. I'm going to break IWM. I wasn't on live today in trading, right? But I caught some of that downward move. We about to go over IWM right now, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay? So I want you guys to make sure you following me, right? Stay with me. I'm gonna give you guys this powerful information, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna go apply it tomorrow, and you're gonna make some more money, and we're gonna keep growing together. Okay? So, Angel, what you say? That makes so much sense. Just looking at the previous candles. That's all you got to do, right? That's all you got to do. 2 up, 2 down, failed 2 up, failed 2 down, 1 candle, previous day high, previous day low, bada bing, bada boom. Whoop-de-doo. All right? That's it. That's all you got to do. Yes, you can zoom out and look at see if there's a pattern, right? You can look and see if there's a pattern. But when we're talking about day trading, you don't need to really see a pattern. You can just say, okay, what's the previous day high? What's the previous day low, right? Do we have room to go on either direction? I'm going to take an entry on the break of each way. That's all you got to do. Let's not overcomplicate this stuff, all right? What up, Kevin? How you feeling? He said, right on point again. I smacked SPY in both directions, IWM and lift. There we go, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, I need you to join the Discord so you can share those profits in the profits tab. All right? That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's go to IWM. All right? Let's go to my baby. I hit him twice while I was in bed. All right? So, boom. Okay? So, bing, boom. Yeah, short and simple. All right, so IWM did something very similar that SPY did. Okay? So, hey, if you guys are watching this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay? Lazeb Bear, I forget how you say it, right? Said your IWM levels were fire last night. I play IWM like a fiddle using your levels. Hey, let me say this. If anybody is in the Prosperity Collective, let Lazeb Bear know that we get busy on IWM every day. It might have been your first time playing my levels, but everybody let Lazeb Bear know we get busy with IWM. All right? American Khalifa said I swung SMCI from Monday and hit 73% today. Why you ain't post the profits, American Khalifa? Listen, I'm about to start finding y'all. I'm gonna start finding y'all. I be thinking that don't nobody be taking these trades, and unbeknownst to me, y'all be cooking. Okay, y'all be cooking. So, Lazy's Bear. Lazy's. Okay, I'm going to try to remember that, all right? You got to show up every day so it can get lodged in my mind. Lazy's Bear. All right, Best B said 140% and 44% on IWM. That's almost 200% returns. That's over a double up on your money. That's a triple up on your money. Stop playing with me, man. We get busy every single day in the Discord, all right? It's some snipers and some savages up in there. So, because tech stocks were down today overall, they sure were. Lazy's Bear, you got to join the Discord to post them profits. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on and join the team. All right. So, let's go back to, anyone know what indicator? It was displays the numbers. Yeah, that's a strat assistant. If you don't know how to trade the strat method, those numbers don't mean anything to you. All right. So go watch my strat method videos, and also join the Discord. And we got a whole curriculum about it all. All right. Everybody in Discord already know. If you know, you know. We get busy on that as well. So let's go to IWM and let me break this down for y'all. All right. Hey, let me say this. Lazy's Bear said, throw me a discount code. I just made you money today off them levels. Ain't no discount code, man. Come on now. All right. I should be asking you for a discount code. You see what I'm saying? I should be asking you for a reimbursement on my levels. Right? So, so let's go to IWM and let's get it popping. All right. Does it matter what Lux algo you pick? Yes. You have to get price action concepts. All right. Yeah, come on now, Lazace. I made you money. Where my reimbursement? You see what I'm saying? All right, let's stop wasting time. So we got IWM, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Look at IWM, right? Look at IWM. This is on a daily time frame right here. Right? Look what happened. This right here is yesterday's high of day. Okay? This right here is yesterday's high of day. Okay? Look. Right here. Literally, okay? High of day. Y'all see this? Yesterday's high of day at 252.16. All right? Now, what did it do today? It came up to yesterday's high of day, right? Right here. And it rejected. So now let's go down to the 30-minute real quick. Look at this beautiful setup right here. Look at this. We got a failed 2 up after it rejected off of yesterday's high of day. So look, yesterday's high. Today we come up there, we reject, we create a failed 2 up, and then look what happens. We sink. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right? Oh my goodness. Y'all see this right here? This is how you change your life in the stock market. This is how you trade IWM. Okay? This is how you trade IWM right here. Right? It came up. It came up to yesterday's high of day, rejected, and then boom, it sunk all day. All right? This is how we trade IWM. Okay? So, now, let's talk about for tomorrow. All right? IWM did exactly what you said it was going to do. Hey, I study IWM like I'm studying for my master's degree. All right? So, you know, if I say something about IWM, it will probably behoove you to listen. Okay? So, this is how we make money almost every single day with IWM. All right? Got a very high success rate. Lux Algo Price Action Concept, Zay. And make sure they got a free trial for 14 days. So you could make money with that tool for 14 days before you even got to pay. All right. Nah, lazays. It ain't none of that. All right. I got it on the 15 after it broke that 1 bar. Exactly. Right. Exactly. So tomorrow, we have no support all the way down here. Okay. So this is the previous week's low. Okay, this is a previous week's low. So if we get below 246.67, we're going to enter in the puts. Okay. If we get below 246.67, puts below. All right. Puts below 246.67. Now, watch this. Let's go to the hourly. Now, and let's go to the 30-minute. Okay. So, first things first. First things first, let me say this. Tomorrow morning before the market opens, we have CPI. What does this mean? Consumer Price Index. We are going to see how inflation is. This is either going to make the market go up or go down. Gap up or gap down. All right? I don't know what the data is going to say. So, all these levels are going to be a little bit different tomorrow morning. Another reason to join a Discord, because if we got to call an audible, then we're going to have to call an audible. All right? So, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to look you in your eye and let you know that we got data tomorrow. I've been talking about this data all week. Okay? So, let's go. So, we got puts below 246.67 tomorrow for IWM. Now, where does IWM need to get above? Let's look. This looks like a semi-bear flag right here, but we're going to talk about they need to get above 248.20. Okay. So, retracement levels, 248. Really, you could say 248.10. Okay. 248.10. And then we got 250. We're back at this 250 level. All right? We're back at this 250 level. All right? So these are two levels to pay attention to the upside. All right? These are two levels to pay attention to the upside. Okay? So, he said, look at the 1 hour, there's an order block. Yeah, right down here at 245. Right? But we got to see how things open. That's the thing. We got to see how things open. All right? I think tomorrow could be an absolutely phenomenal day in the market, because even if we gap up or gap down, now we got a gap to fill. And so we could go fill that gap. Right? So, we have, these are your retracement levels right here. So IWM is going to try to get above this area and then this area. We might gap up and we might open up above 248.20, right? And then try to go up here to 250 to see if we can retrace that. All right? If we can get above 250, then we could come back and we could retrace up here to 251. 251, 252. Okay? So that is what we got for IWM. All right? And obviously, if we get above 252, we do have this fair value gap right here, right? At 252.81 is where it could reject that as well. So we got some pressure to the upside that could push us down. All right. We got some areas of liquidity. So you got to be patient. All right. And you got to be careful. And make sure that you guys are not holding the bag for too long. Okay. Make your money, but don't hold the bag for too long. All right. So let me know if that makes sense on IWM. All right. We just talked about SPY and then we talked about IWM. Okay. I'm going to update it tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm going to update it tonight. I don't want to update it right now, but I'm going to update it tonight. All right. So that's IWM. So we just went over SPY and we went over IWM. Now, you guys, we could stop here and you could go make crazy money tomorrow with just those levels. But because I'm a giving person and I like to over deliver, we're going to find some setups, right? Every day on these lives, we go fishing together. Okay? So If you guys are watching this and you're just now tuning in, let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. All right, don't be no stranger. All right, don't be no lurker. Drop it in the comments. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. And also be sure to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay? So, next, we about to go fishing. So, let's go here. Right here. All right. All right. So, we're going to go to Intel. Hey, Champagne Dre, Roll Tide State, man, I'm sorry, bro. Roll Tide fans are the craziest, most obnoxious fans in all of sports. Roll Tide and Cowboys fans, I can't stand them teams. I'm sorry, right? I'm messing with you. All right. Quickly, can you talk about the red candle on IWM? What about it, Andre? What you mean? I just talked about everything with IWM. So what do you mean about the red candle? So right here, we got Intel. Okay, on the daily. Now, Intel on the daily, this is an interesting setup because we got boom and we got boom, right? So this is a support level right here. So for Intel, I actually think it could potentially bounce or it could sink. So puts below 35.96 on Intel tomorrow. So I'm gonna be looking at Intel. Okay. All right. Who else we got? He said the rejection at the top. So I just broke that down, right? So basically, today, we had this fair value gap. We had yesterday's high. Today it came up and tested yesterday's high and then rejected. And then it came down and tested yesterday's low. And it broke below yesterday's low. And then it came down some more. All right. So that's what happened. So let's go to OKLO. Now, they're on a daily. They're on a bearish 3-bar. What's up, Angie? Shout out to Dallas, man. Shout out to Dallas. So OKLO is on a bearish 3-bar. So I'm going to put OKLO. Let me ask you guys this. Does anybody remember on Sunday when I gave you guys this setup as a bonus? Right? And I told you guys it had a 1 bar on the weekly. Does anybody remember this right here? I gave this to you guys as a bonus and it came all the way down here. Does anybody remember that? Let me just ask. All right. Absolutely, Andre. He said, damn near had to start from scratch, but today tuned in from all your calls yesterday and made a few dollars. I need a couple more so I can go on and join the Discord for noobs money, right? Hey, shout out to that. Right? Shout out to that, Tofu. Tofu in the vert. Hey, y'all be having some crazy nicknames, y'all. Y'all nicknames be cracking me up sometimes. Tofu in the vert. But yeah, hey, make the money off these call outs and then come join and you're going to make more money. All right. So he said, yes, you did. I do. Okay. Please go over MSOS. All right. I'll go over that before we get off. All right. So let's keep going fishing. All right. So yeah, I told y'all about OKLO as well. Right. All y'all got to do is just follow what I'm saying, follow the setups, and you're going to make money. It's really that simple. Okay. Hood, we got continuation. I think Hood could come down to 108. So Hood, bearish continuation. Okay. Dell. Yo, if Dell gets below 127.12 or even today's low, it's gonna sink to this order block right here at 120 because this is the previous quarter's high. If we come down from the previous quarter's high, then we coming down. All right. So that's Dell. I'm gonna put them for bearish continuation. All right. Apple. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is a banger right here, y'all. So listen. We got Apple puts below 271.57. All right. This is on this on the weekly, my bad. Oh, hell yeah. We got another bearish 3 bar, okay? Yep, puts below 271.50. Okay? Puts below 271.50. All right. Apple, this is going to be a high priority for me. Puts 3 bar. Okay. For Apple, puts below 271.50, y'all. Straight up. This could be a banger. All right. Now, I don't know. Once again, I don't know. And this is a disclaimer. I don't know what CPI is going to do tomorrow. Okay. I got you on Google. All right. I don't know what CPI is going to do on for data. Any of these setups could not work tomorrow. This is why you need to understand price action and understand how to play it. We could gap down. They could take the move away from us, but we could come and fill that gap. We could gap up, and then we could really have some more room to come to the downside, okay? So this is a disclaimer, all right? Please understand that, all right? Yeah, I'll look at Google as well, all right? I'll look at Google as long as y'all keep liking this video, all right? I'll look at gold as long as y'all keep liking this video, okay? So be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right. Which stock you talking about, Aquins? You talking about Apple? I love bearish 3 bar. Hey, me too. I like a bearish 3 bar more than I like a bullish 3 bar. I have had great success with bearish 3 bars more than bullish 3 bars. Okay. So that's Apple. We got Oracle. Oracle went crazy today to the downside. All right. They went insane to the downside, right? Looked like a reversal. Boom, right? Came up halfway to the candle. Whap, rejected. Okay. So Oracle, they have no support until 173. So Oracle could come down some more. All right. Oracle could come down some more. He said Dell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Dell. I've been messing with him for some months now. AMD, we got a bearish 3 bar, and we got this gap to fill to the downside, right? So really, if we get below 194.27, then we could really be coming down. So AMD, 3 bar. All right. Google, they broke below 300 today. All right, so they came down. I was breaking this down. All right. I'll go over Uber in a second. Okay. So we got Google. Google could come down some more. We have an order block all the way down here to 273. And then I mean, they got a gap to fill all the way down here to 262, right? And then even down here, right? All the way down to 212. So Google has room to come down. Are they going to come down to 212? I don't know. That's a pretty big percentage, right? But they are in a downtrend right now. So, I mean, puts below 296.26 for sure, right? And then they could come down to at least 293 and then potentially 288. So yep, 288, 291. So Google, I'm gonna put them on my list for continuation. All right. Apple is gonna be a priority for me tomorrow. All right. Yeah, it's a healthy pullback. All pullbacks are healthy. So yeah. Tech stocks are always gonna win in the long run. All right. Um, MU had earnings. We got to see tomorrow. I might trade them tomorrow. Just depends on where they gap up to, and if we got any order blocks and stuff like that. So yeah, your new name about to be Show Nuff with all these predictions. Hey, I'm not Show Nuff. All right, I do not have no Jerry Curl juice. All right. Apply another 3-bar. Look what just happened on this last 3-bar right here. Right. Last 3-bar, we boom, right? Fell 2 up, couldn't get higher, boom. All right, but we are in this order block, so we could bounce. All right, it could bounce. So, but APLD is on a bearish 3-bar. Netflix fell 2 up. Nvidia. Yeah, MU beat earnings, so they're gapping up for sure. But we gotta see. So here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing too. MU beat earnings. Now, what does that mean? Chips, right? AI, right? AVGO, TSM, Nvidia, right? MRVL. All those stocks could kind of come up if MU could bring that sector up. All right. So we just got to see and pay attention. And we also got to pay attention to what? CPI. I've said this about 8 times on this live. There's a reason why I'm saying it so many times, y'all. Okay? So, how's the master? I know, huh? What up, Stefan? How you feeling? What about SPY? I went over SPY at the beginning of this live, okay? If you guys are new, understand that at the beginning of the live, I go over SPY and I go over IWM every live without fail, right? So if you come in the live late, you're going to miss SPY and you got to watch the replay, okay? So NVIDIA and SPY chart was identical today. Yeah, they look pretty similar, okay? So who else we got? NVIDIA, we got Affirm. Affirm might retrace this candle right here, but we got to see. Shopify. I don't like that setup. Uber is on some BS. All right. Of course, Ava Shada. And watch for the fake out like today at the top. Yep. Every day we got to watch for the fake outs. Every single day. So Uber, man, listen. Uber is weird. So let me see. Let me pull up my RSI real quick. All right. So let me see something. All right. So for Uber, we have bullish divergence. Okay. On the daily. All right. We have bullish divergence on the daily time frame on Uber. So we could get a reversal right here in this area, but you got to wait for a confirmation candle on the daily time frame. All right, so you gotta have this get taken out. So we got to get back above 81.20. So yeah, that's Uber. Got Hims. Hims is on a 3-bar. So now, okay, so now I like this setup now on Hims, right? Why do I like the setup? We literally have no support, all right, until 32.92, and we're at 34.97. So I like this one right here. This right here, this is a layup, okay? So we got Hims. Okay. We got a bearish 3-bar on Hims right here. And we have no support all the way down to $32. So $32.92. So I love this setup. Okay. We literally have no support. Nothing is stopping this from coming down. All right. If we look at the 2-hour, yeah, we have nothing stopping this. So it just needs to get below here. Right. And then it could sink. All right. So that's going to be a high priority for me. Hims is going to be a high priority for me. Okay. What else we got? I've been saying the same thing about Weeble. I don't know what's up. Yeah, Weeble be acting weird. What's a 3-bar? You gotta join the Discord. Boom Slang 66. All right. It's a strap method trading strategy terminology, and it's a type of candle. So I have videos on it. So be sure to watch my strat method videos. I have a playlist. I have a strat method playlist on my channel. So be sure to go watch that video. All right. If you want to, come join the Discord. We got a whole curriculum on the strat method as well. All right, what about S&P 500? Go rewatch this once we over. Went over SPY. GV did get hit hard today. I'm gonna have to go. All right, Best B, have a good one. Yeah, we're gonna see you in the morning. We almost done. Anyway. All right, definitely a layup in the thin structure. Yeah, for sure. All right. So, can you take a look at Tesla? Hey, Nard, you know I got you, right? When you a part of the family, I got you. All right. So let's look at Tezzy real quick. All right. Oh shit, we on a failed 2 up right here. Okay. So we might come and fill this gap right here and then bounce. All right. So we might fill this gap right here and then come bounce. So 463. It's a lot of buyers in this area right here, bro. So we really need to get below 449.60 to go lower. But anywhere until 450, we could bounce to the upside. So like if you're going to enter into calls, I would wait until it comes down before you go long, because it could retrace. Because you got to think, right? It just came to all-time highs and it rejected. So you got to let it pull back a little bit before you go long. And then you want to see if it consolidates first. All right. One thing I learned is the consolidation, like after all-time highs, stocks will usually consolidate, right? And then they'll start to try to go back up. So I would just give it a little bit of time and see what it does first before I try to go long on them. All right. So yeah, that's what's up with Tesla. Let's go to MSOS. I got you. It's DDJ. So they're on the failed 2 up right here. Um, I mean, they got a gap down here as well. The weekly is bullish, and they are right here in this order block, in this equilibrium zone right here. So really, you just gotta wait for the news on this one because it could reject or it could break through this. So this is a make or break, right? Like this, it's not in an area where you could clearly see. It's right at resistance, right in this order block right here. So let me see something real quick. I'm about to look at some flow for MSOS real quick. Let's see. Let me see if that could give me a little bit of a so for MSOS, we got 1.1 in calls for January 26 expirations. Let's go for puts. Let's see. For puts, let me see. MSOS. All right, so there's no puts, only calls. Okay, so there's a call order of 1.15 million on MSOS. They got in at $5.99. And they got the $4 strike price. They got in at bid, so they got in pretty low, and they got in at they got calls. So, and their expiration date is January 26, right? 16. So, so yeah, so that's what I would say about MSOS. Okay. Does that make sense on MSOS? So it could be bullish. There's nothing saying it's coming down right now. So what's that you're looking on? That's order flow, Trading Ticks. It's a software. And you could see the flow, right? So like, let me show you guys. So if you go here, so like, let's say I want to trade Meta, right? Go to Meta, and then it'll show me the amount of calls that Meta has. So there's $78 million worth of calls in Meta. It'll show you their strike prices, their expiration dates, how much money, what type of order it is, right? Is it a sweep? Is it a block trade? Is it a split? Right? Shows you what their entry was, how many contracts they got. Shows you everything. All right. So, yeah. So that's what this is. So I use this. I use this just to help me out. All right. I'm always looking for an edge. Always. All right. This one, I think it's like $50 a month. All right. This one is like 50. Lux Algo, I think, is like 60 or 70. And yeah, those are my main 2 ones right there. All right. So yeah, because Tesla has a psychological level. Anytime you get to the $100 area of any stock, it's a psychological level, right? So there's going to be a lot of rejections and bounces and breakthroughs in those areas. You just got to be on the right side of those trades. All right. So yeah. So for tomorrow, I found my bangers. And my bangers that I'm going to pay attention to are going to be, drum roll please. Drum roll please. Who am I going to be paying attention to? I said it earlier. I said Hims on that bearish 3 bar. And then I also said Apple on that bearish 3 bar as well. Okay. Those are the 2 that I'm going to be focusing on. All right. Now, let me say this. I see something forming that I called out a couple days ago and I talked about, okay? Let me know if you guys remember this right here. Drum. Hey, y'all funny with the little drum roll things in the comments. Yeah, I do be sharing the what's up, Maxine? Hey Maxine, you be lurking. You be lurking. Hymns puts below. Let me go to hymns. Hymns puts is gonna be below below 34.88. Yeah, hymns puts below 34.88. All right. So here's what I was showing you guys the other day, and it's actually doing exactly what I said. Okay. I already drew it out. It's on my charts. So let me know if you guys remember this. Now the volume did not increase. So look at this, y'all. What did I tell you guys about this? Remember? Remember? What did I say about SoFi a couple days ago? I said, I even wrote it out. I said potential double bottom. Okay. All right. Potential double bottom. I put it right here. I drew it out, right? I said, this is the bottom right here. I told you guys, I said the buy range is between $24 and $26. Right now it's on a bearish 3-bar and it is at 25.27. Okay. If we come down a little bit more to $24, right, we need like another 5% down day and we're on a bearish 3-bar. So I'm going to put them on my list for tomorrow as well. Okay. If they come down a little bit more and then we see a bounce, this is going to be a double bottom. Okay. It's going to be a double bottom. And then I'm going to be expecting SoFi to come all the way up here, right? And retest these all-time highs at $32. All right. I called this out a while ago, a couple days ago, maybe last week. I think on Sunday maybe. I said I see it forming. Let's see what happens. Right? Starting to come down some more. Bearish 3-bar. If we come down to $24, that's a great buying range right there. I would get in some swings maybe a month out. Let this double bottom play out and then boom. All right? I gave this one to you guys as well. And if we go, right, watch this. I'm going to bless y'all real quick. Look at this. SoFi, we got $4 million in calls, okay? For December 19th, we got 1.3 million in calls with the expiration of December 19th. They took entry at 25.98. And right now, SoFi is at 25.27. So they're currently down on this trade, okay? And then this buyer got the 28 strikes for March 2026 when they got $2.6 million in calls. And they got in at 25.98 as well. Okay? So we could potentially get a better entry than them, right? But we got to see if it comes down some more first, and then we could get a bounce, and then we could let this double bottom pan out right here. All right? Let me know if that makes sense. Tanvers, yeah, Apple puts. Yeah, I already went over them Apple puts play. Yeah, I'm taking leaps on yeah, that's gonna be a good one. And reverse head and shoulders. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. That's what we got for tomorrow. Okay. So SoFi is on a bearish 3-bar. You could play them. And then we're in the buying range for SoFi. I said between $24 and $26. I told you guys that. It's right there. All right. And then I got HIMs to the downside. Then I got Apple puts. Okay. These are all bearish 3 bars. Okay. These are all bearish 3 bars. All right. What's up, Sanayed Bella? How you doing? All right. So these are all bearish 3 bars right here. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. So, like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Okay. I'm going to say it one more time. CPI is tomorrow, an hour before the market opens. I don't know what the data is going to say. This is why you need to learn how to read price action, okay? We did not look at Lyft today. All right, what's up, Chris Henry? How you doing? Appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate the blessings. All right, I appreciate the blessings. Let me say this, man. I appreciate all the love that y'all be showing. All right, Dr. V, I'll see you in the morning. All right, Auntie Angel. All right, appreciate the love all y'all be showing. Okay, so yeah, we show up every day like this. All right, videos, live videos, right? We all get into the money over here. We making money in the stock market. We doing it together, all of that stuff. All right, you too, Jamila. Off to be super sick today. Oh, okay. Hey, Jamila, go take some black seed oil, okay? Get some black seed oil off of Amazon. Go get you some moringa, okay? Some moringa as well, right? Get those 2. And then even some chaga mushrooms, okay? Get you some chaga mushrooms, right? We got to make sure that we taking care of ourselves so that we're not being sick, all right? So take those things, and that's going to help you out with your cold. Okay. All right, Dres. All right, Johnny. Said black man, let us see it. I appreciate that, Gary Price. We showing up in full force every day. All right. So, listen, y'all. CPI tomorrow. CPI tomorrow. Do not get cooked in the market tomorrow, y'all. Okay? Do not get cooked in the market. If you guys are tuning in, be sure to like this video as well. All right? Also, subscribe to the channel. I go live every day. I drop videos every day. I change lives every single day. All right? So, Motor Psych said, hey, appreciate that, Motor Psych. All right, every day. All right? So, like I always say, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right? And also remember, I want y'all to say it with me. The more you study, the less you worry. All right, y'all? QTZ, she beat me to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit that like button. All right, I've been getting cooked all week. If you've been getting cooked, come in the Discord. All right? The more money you lose, you could have paid the Discord, and then we could have helped you not lose money. All right? So keep that in mind. All right? Yeah, hit that like button, Maxine. All right, unemployment claims too. Yep. So yeah, y'all, let's have a great day in the markets tomorrow. Let's finish the week off strong. All right, you guys all have a great night. I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all stay smooth. Peace.